Welcome back, everyone. June 27th, 2012, and the Figgy Bliss adventure continues. Today is day 5 of figs. Figs, 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 figs. And wow, I'm actually doing it. I've never done mono-mealing for even one day, like a full day of just having one thing, except green juices, but that's not a mono-meal, but just eating one thing. I've never done it even for a full day, and now today is day 5, and today is day 8 of nothing but fruit, and that's the longest I've ever done just fruit. So trying out some new things. Some people are like, well, why would you eat figs? Why in the world figs, and why only eat one thing at a time? And because we're dealing, or this is mono-mealing, and mono-mealing. Mono-meal is having one thing at a time, so the body can rest. In digestion takes up about 60% of our blood, and so when we're eating a bunch of ingredients, or worse yet, eating meat and processed and stuff that's just undigestible pretty much, when we eat those things, our body takes up so much energy to take care of this crisis happening. Cooked food creates white blood cells, so the body's like, oh no, we got an emergency here. But as soon as we give ourselves live plant food, the body takes that as so much easier to digest. And when it's so much easier to digest, the body has more energy, and it takes that energy to heal itself, and that's what the body wants to do. And so when we do raw foods, there's a lot more healing. When we start to simplify our diet from raw foods, because one can be a raw foodist and be very unhealthy. I can go to all the restaurants, the raw vegan restaurants, and have all these nuts and seeds and agave nectars and spices, and having all of those things that taste absolutely great. And I still do it, by the way. I just haven't done it in 5 or 7 days, or now we're on 8 days, where I haven't gone to a raw food restaurant. But when I've stopped now my energy has gone to another level. I just got through swimming, and I'm just so high. I was driving my car with the windows down earlier this morning, and the sun is out, and I'm just loving life. There's just so much energy, and I'm just eating figs, and it's like, so I understand, you know, everybody who doesn't know about raw or is very new to it, and they don't understand figs or mono-mealing and just eating one thing, would absolutely think that I'm crazy, and maybe I am. So here's Crazy Steve. We have figs filled up to the top. Just got some new figs from the farmer's market today. I have enough to last until Friday, which will make it 7 days. And I'm going to add some water to this. These figs, I put them in the refrigerator so they could last a little bit longer, or stay fresher a little longer. And also have that chill kind of taste when I do a smoothie. And so figs to the top. There's probably about 12 ounces of water. And I haven't had figs since last night, so this is my first meal of the day. It's already 10:40. I'm eating a little bit later. I've been doing that lately, and want to try to get back to eating earlier and having my last meal way before bedtime. And so it's a process. So pulse it a couple times. I can't tell you how excited I am to eat just figs right now. It still doesn't even make sense to me. It's like, I would be excited to have 20 different ingredients and have a big gourmet, but I'm just having figs and water. There's another ingredient, water. That doesn't really count though, right? And so, here I go, about to get into some figs, and wow. First of all, it looks frickin' epic. It's like this, I don't know how much you could see there, but it's like this consistency of like a pudding. It's like Figgy Bliss pudding. Excuse me. And so here we go. Yes. This is it. this is this is my Figgy Bliss adventure, day 5. Getting lots of comments and questions, and I'm happy to answer all of them. It's Steve at Pure Energy Factor, and Steve at PureEnergyFactor.com if you want to email me. Subscribe to my YouTube videos, and I have 3 more days of figs, and I actually get to have this, and so I'm going to drink this right now in front of you, and just the smell of it, oh my God. The senses open up, and I'm going to tell a little bit about my detox symptoms right after this sip. Oh my God. So part of the detox symptoms is that when you're giving your body less clutter by doing a cleanse, there's less junk in you, less things in you to distract you from what really is. And so what really is what you just saw. I drank this, and it's like euphoric ecstasy to drink this, to actually chew it. I chew my smoothies, and it's like euphoric ecstasy. We're going to do it again, ready? This is euphoric ecstasy. I'm just on figs. I'm not taking drugs. This is figs. This is just figs. So anyway, we get to see what the reality is when we detoxify, because there's less junk. And so we get to feel like how great things are in life and the beauty of the world. We also get to get in touch with our feelings and our emotions. And I know in the last couple of days I've been processing and crying. And it's a good cry. It's not like my life is so bad. It's just getting in touch with what is and being okay with that. And I love that. I love feeling. And so when I hear a song, it's like I really hear the song. When I'm with a person and I'm looking in their eyes, it doesn't have to be romantic or anything. Just looking at their eyes, man or woman or whatever, and just feeling the connection and really being there. It's just so powerful. And I get to live this kind of life. I get to be a raw foodist. I can't believe I get to do that. Like, had I known what I know now, way back when, I would have been raw like as a little kid. Because life force energy through the plants, from the sun, with the help of the soil and the water, into my body, this life force energy into this life force energy creates a synergistic life force energy that is nothing other than pure energy. And man, what a life. I'm going to take this last sip. Been having, before I take this sip, I've been having little puffy hands, salt detox. This is a salt detox that's happening. Getting rid of salt. I'm not adding any salt right now, so the body's just getting rid of whatever it doesn't need. And mono meals. Getting enough calories, making sure I have enough. I'm eating about 8 to 10 pounds of figs a day, and I'm so lucky to be able to do this, and it's not boring. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. If someone told me that even a week ago, I would be like, huh. But I'm starting to realize that it is not boring. Sometimes the mind comes in and says, hey, don't you want to and the mind always does what the mind always does. But it's really good. It's really a different, I'm always getting to learn. It's like what I think I know, I don't know shit. That's what I told someone the other day. What I know for sure is that I don't know shit. I am a student at this. I'm inspired by this, intrigued by this, fascinated with the human body and what food does to it, and when we eat good foods, what happens, and when we eat bad foods. I don't like to use the word good and bad, but I'll just say energy giving and energy depleting. And that's really it. It's all about energy. As all of you know by now, I mean, it's becoming like mainstream now that we're all energy, and quantum physics, and it's all energy. This is life force energy right here, going into this life force energy. Pure energy. I'm so grateful. Thank you all for coming for another day. I will post another one on the 7th day when I'm finished. 3, 5, and 7. And I didn't want to do it on the first day. I wasn't sure if I was going to stick with it, because a lot of times I try something new and I don't stick with it. So I wanted to be sure that I was going to stick with it, or at least be a little more sure before I started posting videos. So thanks so much for joining me, and subscribe to me, Steve at Pure Energy Factor, if you want to get on my newsletter. And boy, figs, figs, figs. I can't even describe it, but it's like so freaking good. Woo! Pure energy. See you next time.